All right, Evan. Let's talk about this masterpiece of a thread here. I mean, you remember the debate last night. I'm sure you watched most of it. I couldn't get through the whole thing. It was just awful. I've made comments like this to you before several times, but I'm frankly surprised you actually got through the whole thing this time. I think for about a month now I've been commenting on your replies, and I've been mentioning about your altercation with BLM, and I guess this is the first time you read it, because I know that you never read my comments, and I know you immediately take the opposition stance against my comments despite not reading it. And surely if I posted anything like a link to any sort of an article, you might read the title to that, but you wouldn't even click on it and pretend like skim the article and go through it. But anyway, yeah, denying the racism is business as usual. Now, I never said you're a racist. I might have implied it, because your actions they're highly suspect. But yeah, this comment here, when I was talking about driving your car into a crowd of peaceful black protesters at the Black Lives Matter movement, and that was in July. And I remember when you called me, and you were frantic, and I did genuinely feel bad for you. Like, you'd clearly gone through something, and it wasn't my intention to really jab you about it, because tough thing. But let's go through your comment, because I know if I type it, you're not going to read it. You said, "Wait, huh? You're not saying that I ran my car into those people that carjacked me? If you are, I'll block you now. I never did a single thing wrong that day, and I had the right to run people over." I had the right to run people over. You're talking about people that are pedestrians, that are marching through the streets, that have a permit, that have local police supporting that because they went through the proper channels and filled out the correct paperwork. And you started probably very slowly driving your car into them. Move. Get out of my way. Move. Honk, honk, fuck you. Get out of my way. And that's what happened, Evan. That's why they attacked you. That's why they slashed your tires, to stop your killing machine, this car that can run over many people and kill them if your foot slipped, or God forbid you got really angry and just thought for some reason you had the right to run people over and just floored it and went through 200-300 people. That's why it happened, Evan, and you know it. But you want to spin your little version of reality like I was on a road that wasn't closed off, and they all just swarmed me like animals. And they splashed my tire, they broke my window, and they took my keys and pepper sprayed us. And we didn't do anything wrong but try to donate to their cause. And I was trying to buy Christmas gifts for their kids, because they're all so poor they can't afford Christmas gifts. Christ, Evan. So, I'm saying, your version of the reality is missing a lot of key details. Because upon interviewing people that were at the same rally, I got a very different version of the story. One that has details that you're missing, like how you never mentioned that you started driving your car into a crowd of people, and that's why they attacked you. And I've mentioned this so many times in your comments, but again, it's in between at least 6 or 7 sentences of words. That's really hard. I can't imagine anyone could read that many words in one sitting. So, honestly, I'm thrilled. I'm happy that you are growing as a person, and your mind is developing, and you're starting to be able to take on bigger tasks like reading entire paragraphs instead of just the words that you know. But why don't you ever deny that you drove your car into a crowd of peaceful protesters? You've never denied it once. I'm just curious. I just want to know, because that's what happened. And you're not telling the whole story. Why aren't there any why didn't you file charges? The question is, why didn't they file charges on you? I'm just asking questions, dude.